You have just officially been promoted as the supreme. Okay. Now, each of y'all has a different area of rulership, or should I say, rulership. So, you have been promoted in the spirit realm. You have been cleansed of your past, and you have a brand new beginning, and you have a brand new crown. Okay, so since this is all happening, you have a transformation taking place. Things are about to look different. You're about to walk different, talk different, smell different, dress different. You're about to look at yourself different. And all of this is due to everything that you have sown. Okay, and what have you sown? You've sown a lot of things that people have not. And this is why you're being appointed as the new supreme, okay? Or maybe even the first supreme of your kind, of your area, all right? You do something and you do it so well that you are being crowned in that area, okay? So let's kick off this reading and see what we got. Send out a reading for Cancer. We got the 10 of coins. Let's go, money. Let's go, generational wealth. Let's go, legacy. Let's go having an inheritance to pass down to my grandchildren's great grandchildren. That's what your royalty is all about. Your status, your energy, your vibe. It's all royalty all around the board. This is money. This is the bag. See, you have to understand, Cancer, you are being put in position, the first of your kind, the supreme of your family, even, to do this, to bring in this type of money, to have this type of success, not just for material stuff, material things, but to carry out the mission of the bloodline. A lot of what your family should have, a lot of what was promised over your bloodline, it was stolen, it was taken, it was hidden until you. And now you breaking the curse off the family. You get into the bag. The money's rolling in. The ideas are taking off. These things are really happening. And it's you. It's you, Cancer. You have been appointed for this. Your bloodline has been waiting for this. And it's crazy because the generations that haven't even been born yet, it's like they're dependent on this. Wow. Way to kick things off. Let's see what we got crossing it. The page of coins. What I talk about, the next generation. So the pages. Okay, so if you're the queen, right, then there's the knight, but then there's the page. This is the next in line. Okay, some of y'all are being put in positions now, and for those of you all who are just starting out, let's say you're the page of coins. You just started the business. You just got the idea. I want you to think of it like this. You just got crowned. You just made it to the palace. So give yourself time to get familiar with all the different rooms. This is a big castle. It's a lot of rooms. So you got to get familiar with your new position. So some of y'all are just now getting started with a new place in life. Give yourself a second and you're going to rise to the level of your environment. You're going to rise. I forgot which animal it was, but they were saying they had it in a tank, or a turtle or something, in a tank at home. And it only grew to a certain size, but then they took it and put it in a pond. And the thing grew like 5 times the size that it was, because it had to stay small to fit into its environment. But when you put it in a bigger environment, it grew to the size of its environment. And this is what's happening with you. It's like you're getting put spiritually in a new environment, and it's causing you to rise and grow more grand and more royal. And this is how your businesses are about to do. This is how your products are about to do. This is how you as a person, the actions that you're taking, just like everything you touch is going to turn to platinum and gold and pink and purple. Okay, diamonds and rubies and emeralds. Let's go. Let's see what's at the deep root of this thing. The 10 of Cups. Well, Cancer, I mean, it's in the cards. Some of y'all say, nah, I'm going to be single. I'm going to do this thing on my own. And some people are going to get told, no, you're going to get a partner. You's going to get married. You a queen, need a king, and that's for some of y'all. Now, I know everybody don't want to get married. Everybody doesn't want to, have that. Some people want to stay single. It's, everybody's different. But what's showing up for this reading at this time for these royals who are going into this palace, looks like there's going to be a king there. Now, it's interesting because in the collective reading, I was getting like the knights and all of those, the liars, the cheaters, the scammers, and all of them, they've been eclipsed out. And so now the kings will rise and be more visible. And things are really just shifting in the area of like romance and love. And so this might be there for you. Let me just clarify this, just out of curiosity. The Ten of Cups for Cancer and the deep root of things. Oh, you know what I just got? Some of y'all are being put in position to get married. So you may have been married before and divorced, but wherever it is that you're being transformed and however this is taking place, you've been appointed as the supreme. You were put in that position so that your soulmate can come in. Okay. So it's like God kind of needed you to be in a specific place in life, an area in life, belief system in life, spiritually, in order for this person to come in. Let's see what happened in the recent past though. Oh, wait, you know what? Wow, this is so interesting. I'm going to clarify the Ten of Cups. I pulled the card as I was saying recent past, but the card is the Four of Wands. That's stability, that's home. Guess what? That's twin flame energy. That's love, romance, solid foundations being set, new traditions coming along, and even old traditions you all keeping up. Yeah, some of y'all Cancers are definitely getting married, definitely having grandchildren and great-grandchildren, the whole legacy, the whole thing. You're going to get a partner. Let's see what happened in the recent past. Ooh, the Queen of Swords, because you set some boundaries for yourself. Like I was saying in the reading, the knights, those guys who weren't really about nothing, lying, cheating, scamming, scheming, still got to pretend, still got to stunt in front in order to get women, still manipulate, still got to do whatever I say, whatever I tell, whatever lie I got to tell just to get her in the bed. All of that energy is being eclipsed out. Boundaries being set. No, you cannot come over. No, you cannot live with me. No, I cannot put no gas in your car. Set boundaries. No, I'm not doing this. You just lay around and I work and support you. No, you're the supreme and you held that position down. And now the whole world is changing because women started establishing better boundaries. Let's see what's going on in the headspace. Ooh, what I tell you, Knight of Wands. Come on out. Because women start setting their boundaries higher. Now look what's at the deep root of things. What you really deserve. You really deserve a king. You really deserve a provider. You are the supreme. You really deserve to carry out your godly duties in the kingdom. As a feminine, this is what you deserve. And there's somebody who can match that. But what's going on in the headspace? Who you think about or who thinking about you? These knights. These scrubs. These in and out dudes. This let me lie and keep scamming, and it's so funny. It's so cute and it's so funny until you look up and everybody is doing something and is about something and been promoted to the royal court, but your lying, scheming, scamming self got left outside the gates. Now you standing at the gates with your suitcase. Talking about, can I get in there? And all the kings and the queens is like, y'all make sure y'all got the locks on it, right? You got eclipsed out. And that's what your scheming and scamming and lying got you. Got on a mask and everything. Yeah, it's hard out there, ain't it? All that lying and scheming. Now you got to breathe the same air you polluted. Anyway, let's see what's happening in the next 7 days for Cancer. Oh, the Page of Wands. You know what I'm getting to? This is like more children. I know for some of y'all, because I know it's a lot of women these days who are like, you know what? Nope, it's over and done. I'm not having no more kids. You got child-free women and all that kind of stuff. But this is showing in the cards, marriage, a house, and like 2 daughters, maybe 2 daughters and a son. This knight could maybe be a boy. And then this 10 of coins is the legacy, the grandchildren, great-grandchildren. So all of their children and then their children's children. Okay, it's all being set up. You're being put in the position of the supreme because you're going to carry out this huge legacy. And these younger people can either represent your children or representing the next generation. Because if you're the first supreme and you're getting crowned in this area, then that means somebody's going to come after you, right? And that's going to be that next generation. So they're following your lead. All right. Let's see what we have in the fear. Ooh, the Queen of Wands. Ooh, now this Queen of Wands right here can be feisty. This is another person. I'm going to clarify her right away just because I don't want to say the wrong thing. What are we afraid of with this Queen of Wands? Ooh, the Hierophant. All right. So this is the fear. The Queen of Wands moves freely as she wants to. She makes moves. She's very passionate about her projects. She could even be in entertainment. But then there's this Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is the spiritual leader, the guru. And in this fear position, this is saying that someone, like one of you supremes, you are afraid that some man is going to come in with his religion and with his, I'm the man and I know what it is and I'm over you. And when I say over you, I mean like he's the head of you and in charge or in control of you, or this is what you fear. That there'll be some type of energy that comes in and tries to dominate what you've already set and what you've already established. Some women want to stay single because it's more freedom, and not freedom to jump from D to D, just more freedom to operate in the way that you should. It's like you're a grown woman. You don't want to ask for nobody's permission to do anything. Right. So maybe that's the fear. Let's see. Let's go ahead. I want to clarify this one more time. What we got for the fear? Oh, the Empress. The Supreme, the Empress, the one. So the Empress, for me, I feel like for some of you guys, is stepping up into this position. Some of you guys are about to spiritually outrank people who have been over you your whole life, who have been in control of you, or maybe there are certain rules and restrictions that you adhered to because they were set by patriarchy. And now you get to be ruler of your own self, where you do your divine purpose. And that means that you may have been a queen before, but to step into the supreme position means you're going to outrank a lot of people who maybe have come before you. For you to go from the queen to the empress, that means you're going to have to step on a few heads, step on a few toes, and a few feelings going to be hurt by you being in this position, because now you have outranked certain people. Get ready for that. That's a fear. Some of y'all don't want to step into this position because people going to be mad. Like, what you mean, Cancer? How they do that? Appointed them for what? Right? Let's see what you look like during this time. Oh, the Three of Cups celebration party. We just had the royal assembly. You came marching into the party. You got your crown. You've been officially crowned. And this is the party. This is the celebration. You look like you got every reason to clap and to smile and to wave. This is even reconciliation. This is bringing people together. All right. Bringing people together and having a good time. Being in good company as well, you guys. You guys are about to be in very good company. Let's see what is the hope during this time. Justice. That cosmic justice will set everything straight, and it will. Some of these things you cannot do on your own. There's just some revenge stories that you just cannot write. And when I say revenge, I mean best revenge being you got crowned. I was telling, who was that? I forgot what sign it was, but theirs is from rock bottom to royalty. How you do that? Well, the answer is you didn't do that. God did that. The cosmos did that. So you end up being crowned. You end up outranking. You end up moving up in several positions. You end up getting what they said you wouldn't get. And that's the justice. No fight, no arguing, no screaming, no, you're going to be sorry. None of that. Success talked for you. Boundaries talked for you. Limited access talked for you. Wow. Next 30 days for Cancer. The Magician. Some of y'all finna feel like a kid again. You about to feel like a child, be like, abracadabra, whoosh, and something is going to accidentally, magically pop up. And that's when you're going to realize you got new superpowers as the Supreme. Like, oh my God. Like, oh, I better be careful where I go waving my wand, because I might accidentally make a pot of gold show up. But the magician is all about using all your gifts, your skills, your talents. Everything is just flourishing. It's just pouring up out of you. I was telling, I think Aquarius, or was it Virgo? You need to go buy some fresh fruit. Go to a farmer's market and get you some fresh fruit, and then go sit in front of a window with a breeze at like sunset or maybe sunrise, and eat the fruit and breathe fresh air, and just keep telling yourself, this is the fruit of my labor. This is my season of being the Supreme. And really embody that and feel that, and just understand all your gifts, your skills, and your talents are getting ready to pour and ooze out of you like never before. Bottom of the deck. Oh, the 7 of Wands. Say what? Stand up, chin up, chest out. You've been voted the Supreme. In this deck, she has come against all odds, even with people laughing in her face and telling her she wouldn't do it. That's the reason why she can stand there with her chest up and her chin out. And she's proud of herself because she overcame. She set some boundaries. She limited the access. She used her gifts, her skills, and her talents, and she became real solid. She wasn't afraid of herself. She wasn't afraid of her own success. And that's what helped her to overcome. Woo, Cancer. This has been an amazing reading. Very, very empowering. If you felt powerless or helpless, I'm going to need for you to change your mind. Okay, because the stuff that you have coming, the future that you have in front of you is spectacular. Especially because I don't think you've experienced these things that you're about to experience before. And you're going to get to, that's why I say you're going to feel like a kid again, because you're going to experience things like how a child experiences things for the first time. And it's super, super exciting. You watch a kid, first time they ate cake, the first time they ate candy, the first time you gave a baby a chicken wing, right? The first time you took them to the park and they swung on the swing or they slid down the slide. The first time you went to Great America and rode a roller coaster, right? The first time you went roller skating, the first time you jumped in a swimming pool, like all of these first time things. And then you get a little bit older and you just think, well, that's it. I've experienced everything. But then you get put in a different dimension. You get moved to the spiritual court. And as you are in the spiritual court, you are like a child again, because everything that you're experiencing something brand new. And this is how it's happening. Cancer, I'm so excited for you. Congratulations. Make sure you guys get in the comment section and let me know how this resonates with you. Follow my other social medias, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all in the next one.